Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I know what time it is, man. Boy, Big Reek up in here, man. Turn me up one time. Turn me up one time, man. Let's get it. All right. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I know it's late. I'll go put up by 10:30, but I had to get my little. Matter of fact, it was one thing I forgot. I was supposed to pull up this article, but we'll get to that in a few. But yeah, I definitely want to start off on a little something. So while I'm pulling up this little article, y'all, I hope y'all doing all right tonight. I don't know if y'all out and about, swinging and banging in the lanes. I don't know what y'all doing right now, but for sure, what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna learn a little history. Somewhere where we need to start off at, especially my people that's right here in the Americas. If you from Louisiana, if you from Arkansas, if you from Nebraska, if you from Alabama, if you from Ohio, if you from Cali, well, I'll look from the west to the east to the north to the south, baby. If you from here, now I ain't saying if you from here, you got some of that, but if you really from here, it's that time, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta take it one day at a time, one step at a time. But it's some people that's definitely fighting against the real people who trying to stand up, who trying to do their thing one day at a time, one step at a time. Stay out the way, get money, stay free, not sell out. But these folks around here, they selling out, family. They selling out. They selling out, man. And they're selling out so fast. I don't see how they done ran out of sellouts, but they seem to find new ones every day. I guess where they find the new ones at? Right at your house, family. If you got kids, they trying to get your kids. If you ain't sold out yet, they trying to get you, family. So what is y'all doing, man? So like I say, man, we trying to learn a little history. So I'm gonna start off right there on a little history with y'all. Because we don't know our history. How can we move forward, even be living our best life in the present? So a lot of us got aspirations and hopes of the future, even in the near future. Tomorrow morning, and this is to say, man, we are definitely living life not in the best way we should be. And I can't blame y'all or fault y'all for it because I understand it has definitely been an indoctrination campaign, an ideological subversion, and a social engineering, something real cold. That when y'all really understand in just a little while, I do believe as more shepherds wake up, as more people blow their trumpet, then a lot more people will be able to understand. I do feel like it's way more people do know the hidden secret, but I'm saying way more people will know that's in the Americas that's actually victims to this Holocaust, this genocide, this psychotrauma that we put in, and this prisoner of war camp that we have been put in, this enslavement, this bondage. And just I got a little show going in the morning. Y'all pull up on that, pass through hip hop a little bit, talk about a little bit about the banking, a couple of different little things. He venture capitalists, like I say, everything tied back into everything, but just not to stay on there too long. I want to pull this up real quick. Let me see. Gotta find it. Oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. Gotta go through the. Oh man, come on, say it ain't so. Eden, hold on. Man, I got so I got so many nah, not like this. Let me see, let me try to go to it real quick. All right, well, looks like I might go back to it. Yeah. Let me pull this up. I gotta click back. All right, hold on one second. I must have exited that, but let me see if I can find it now. There we go. All right, now. We rocking and rolling, y'all. Let's get to it. Let me share this one time. Yeah, see this right here. Now, let me pause it real quick because I'm supposed to restart it. Now, the main thing that's about to happen, and I've been talking about this, and I thought it was Daniel 9. They said it's Daniel 2. I had it about 4 or 5 months ago in my phone. I was studying on it, but it's a lot of things that I've been studying on and trying to make sure I'm staying on a straight, narrow path, making sure, again, I'm getting from the alpha to the omega, because I do realize when you do get off the path and you start getting double-minded, and just like my man Crumbs TV said it, and just like God said, so he took it right out of God's mouth, even though he believed in many gods because he's polytheistic. But a double-minded man will be split in all of his ways. So you can't be split-minded. And unfortunately, young Pharaoh, And saneter, y'all done split y'all minds right on down the middle, so I can see why y'all walking around. Look your boy, he got this Taj hat on right here. You see that right there on his head? Hold on, family. Let me pull this over here to the side real quick, family. Make sure I'm sharing right now. You see that on his head, family? What is that right there? He got that Taj on his head, family. So it's gonna go back to some Mithras. It's gonna go back to some Phrygian. And look, we're gonna take it to another level on this history. But let's start off right here.
The meaning of King Nebuchadnezzar's dream and the symbolism of each part from in Daniel chapter 2. 1. Head of gold symbolizes the Babylonian Empire, renowned for its opulence and prosperity under King Nebuchadnezzar's rule. 2. Chest and arms of silver represents the Medo-Persian Empire, which conquered Babylon and exerted.
Now, before he finished, it's gonna be very important because again, I said earlier, when I thought about King Cyrus and I seen that he was an anointed, and I read that, I was trying to figure out who that was. You know, they brought up Montezuma and then Montezuma's revenge, and just a couple of little things that was pretty cool to look at, and for me to be able to put together with everything I've been understanding. But one thing I understand once I got to the prophecy of Daniel, it helped put that timeline that I had been trying to seek through God to say, well, I know we stuck in a time loop or a time that has been removed from the true time, but I realized it was being revealed since about 2020. So when I met Mr. Gillespie, he helped us to be able to start understanding about time immemorial, being able to roll backwards in order to go forward. So I do believe that when you do actually do your homework and your research and you look back into what the Hebrews were studying, not studying, what they believed that the only way was to be able to move forward in time was to move backwards. So it just made a lot of sense when he was like, man, I'm the captain, I'm the of the ship, you know, I rowed a boat, we going backwards, but I'm still the ship because I can see. So it just made sense to where I appreciate everything he done did, because I wouldn't even be able to have a chance again to be able to bring and present the things I'm trying to present to y'all. So again, I'm gonna run it back just one more time, but just understand, my people, we are living in a Roman era right now, really the American Roman era, but it all goes back to the eagle, back to the bird, back to really again Hermes a little bit. We're gonna talk about him a little bit more later. But young Pharaoh, I got something with y'all in the morning, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all a little later. Y'all light work, man. Y'all a father, man. Y'all can't believe we're gonna get with y'all in the morning, man. I ain't even worried about y'all. I'm trying to teach my people a little something, but we need to know this history, y'all. Because without knowing the history, without having a timeline of events, without being able to root ourselves in a real historical timeline and letting these people bring us into a million years into the future, a million years into the past, for them to be able to sneak in all type of theosophies and thoughts and beliefs and faiths and understandings that they done came up with after living a life of duality and sin and death and stinkiness and just all type of malarkey, because they stuck in the allegory, and it's just crazy what these people have came up with, what they would call it a conundrum. They done came up with a cornucopia for sure. A BS, man. That for sure. I wouldn't think of a jungle. I think this would be like, man, come on now. Y'all came up with this much bullshit and called it facts, and you got these fact checkers out here fact checking the people who really out here spitting the real facts. Come on, man. So right now, this ain't the time for the truth to be silenced. This ain't time for the people to be out here to be scared, and I'm gonna say again, ignoring what's right in front of y'all. So this why we're gonna start off on this little history. When I started my video off earlier, I felt like I wanted to start off in history, but I didn't really want to just I didn't want to start off too slow, man, because when I realized they got into my Instagram remotely and they did what they did, they just let me know how real it is to be fighting against not only the algorithm and AI, but principalities, fighting against my own flesh, fighting against my own spirit, to make sure that I'm on the spirit of God when I wake up in the morning. Got them on my mind and on my heart. And so I appreciate y'all. And before we just get started again, Father God, I just want to thank you for each and every day, each and everything you do. Hallowed be thy name. My Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our sins, and forgive those who sin against us, and forgive us for our debts, and forgive those who indebted to us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And I just want to thank you, Lord, for just blessing me with the strength, with understanding, um, with your valor, to be able to get out here every day so I can be able to try to gird up my loins and try to put on my armament and be able to walk and be strengthened, Father, to know that the battle is a hard battle on the ones that do want to put you forward first, Father, and do want to be able to go out there and fight against the giants and the titans. And so to do that day in and day out and to be able to keep you first, it can be a difficult task. But just a little faith of a mustard seed and just a little grace from you, Father, makes the yoke so easy, Father. So I ask that I receive your yoke of knowledge, your yoke of wisdom, Father, and be able to spread that to the people that's out here listening on the frequencies and on the airways once they do get this message. And know that I'm not here to play, but I'm definitely here to stay, and that's in the kingdom of heaven on earth. And so as above is definitely gonna be below. And so y'all done chose the wrong way. Akhenaten and Naki, the Inky, the Elil, the Jamil, your all your little favorite rappers, your entertainers, your politicians, your church groups, your 501(c)(3)s, nonprofits, your non-governmental organizations, man. Your occupations, a bunch of these, again, councils, these orders, these groups, these ways we have been taught to think about life and the way to view life has been confused and confounded by Satan, y'all. And so what Satan's greatest trick was to fool the world that he wasn't real. Well, you know what? He let y'all know he real. He been letting y'all know since about 2012. Like, come on, keep it real, y'all. Since about 2010, man, I can say for sure. I'm a 90s baby. Since about 2010, the devil been putting in some mean work, family, the real nasty work, family. It made me question, like, God, man, is the world really just the end of 2012 for real? And when it didn't, it's like, well, dang, what's going on in 2020, Father? Because, man, it can't be. Nah, man, the devil definitely was the prince, but he definitely fits to be judged, man. And guess what? Lake of fire on the way. And who want to stay on that ship with a lake of fire? Who want to stay? Hold on. We're going to get back to this. Hold on 1 second, man. Because again, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of people from all the other nations ignoring, acting like they don't know what's going on, family. Acting like they don't know who doing what, who's saying what, who the leaders of this, who the creators of that. And I ain't talking about the creators of the greatest things. I'm talking about the people who was doing all the anarchy, the people who is committing all the murder, all the highest sins on the earth, the people who keeping everybody in captivity. Bruh, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, about 95% of the world know. And guess what? They are inclusive on the secret, family. You know why? Can they come up under people like this right here, man? It's crazy, man. That's what I'm saying, man. We can't be doing this one right here, y'all. We can't be doing this one. This right here. People like Antoine LaVey, Aleister Crowley. These were big people on the scene. But guess what? They was right there with your JP Morgans, your Rockefellers. They right there with your Teslas and your Einsteins. They with your Platos, your Ptolemies. They with your who they is, your Constantines and your Isis and your Semiramis and everybody that you can think of, y'all, from the Mesopotamian era down to the Greco-Roman era, down to America. Y'all, we have fallen. And when I'm talking to say y'all, I'm talking to everybody around the world because a lot of y'all are serving this BS. But y'all might be homunculus. Y'all might be little man monkeys and rats and little all types of little creations mixed in with the way y'all done did bioengineering and man, y'all done did some highest evil, man. So y'all done took the alchemy and the hermetics and y'all done went there. So unfortunately, Mr. Pharaoh, Mr. SANanna, y'all lose, family. Tell your whole crew the HOK ain't no way. Otten, ain't no way. Jesus is the only way. God is the only way, family. But look, this why. He need to be y'all only way. Hey, look, man, women. Come on, man. Again, what is this, family? Is this why y'all ran, family? Talk to me. Let me send me a little something, family. Is this why y'all ran, family? Talk to me, family. I'm trying to see. Why was my Instagram hacked, family? Not only was it hacked, family, several accounts, family, my emails, family. I got my iCloud down there was start the tripping, family. What is that about, y'all? Then y'all go and delete y'all little homoerotica teachings. Y'all was having a good time laughing and giggling. Is that Pan right there? That show looking like the horny guard right there. Your little horny guard, man. Look, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That little long neck serpent that y'all serve. Look, man. That's why y'all are goofy. You're goofy, fam. You're goofy, fam. Get your little goofy looking at. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what y'all look like. Let me show y'all this young brother. Because I know y'all like this young brother. Hold on. Hold up. My bad. My bad. I put him out there. Oops. It is what it is. These niggas doing the highest of evil. It is what it is. We gonna get with you tomorrow. We gonna get with you, my boy. Y'all can't hear this. Hold on. Wait. Let me pause this one time. Oh, Lord. I didn't realize the feedback was going on. Hold on, man. I'm tripping, family. Let's get it. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear this sound. Oh, Lord. I did it again. Oops. I did it again. My bad, family. I'm really trying to keep family out there. Family. This who y'all think y'all is, family? Talk. Is this what y'all on, family? Akhenaten, Aten, Amun-Ra, Amun-Ru, Jupiter, Mars, Aries, the War God, the Hornet Goat God, Pan, Fertility, Isis, Ishtar, all y'all, family, Dionysus. Look, family, I didn't study none of that. I'm going to tell y'all right now. My partner kept telling me, hey, man, sometimes we just need to study some of these things because, you know, you won't know none of it until you study it. I say, man, hell nah. One thing I know, two things for sure. If God want me to know it, he going to show it. And he going to show it in the way that I need to know it, not the way that you finna go learn, family. Going into the book of demonology, going all the way into the hermetic and the alchemical principles, and studying all this bullshit to come out crazy and split-minded with your chakra root turned upside down, family. You're going to be living life, walking through life, family, with your feet dangling in the air for Satan, family, and your head scraping against the ground. That's why you always going to be crazy. You're going to be acting crazy because you are literally driving yourself insane, family. You have let the devil take over your vehicle, family, your vessel, family. You ain't supposed to do that. Come on, man. It's crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Get out of here, man. Stop it, man. Hold on, man. Let me get back to what I was talking about. But either which way, you should learn this history, man. We're gonna be in here. I was supposed to be in here for only about 45 minutes, but we're gonna be in here for a little 50. And then in the morning, family, we're gonna go in for about an hour and 30, family. So we're in here, man. One day at a time, one step at a time. But we're gonna need to teach, family. Our people didn't really condoned devilish behavior, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We are celebrating death. We celebrating paganism. We're celebrating transhumanism, celebrating the sacrificing of our own people, the enslavement, and it's time, y'all. And so I'm really talking again more to the people, the indigenous Afro-Americans, the ones who really are the Jews, the Hebrews, the real Israel, not Israel, but the real Israel. And so I'm gonna get to that in a few too, but we're not Israel family at all. But yeah, let me share this one time. Get back to Daniel. Daniel 2, family. Read.
The meaning of King Nebuchadnezzar's dream and the symbolism of each part from in Daniel chapter 2. 1. Head of gold symbolizes the Babylonian Empire, renowned for its opulence and prosperity under King Nebuchadnezzar's rule.
Babylonian
2.
family,
Chest
Nimrod.
and arms of silver represents the made of.
Look, family. Again, we starting off at the Babylonian family, so don't you go no further than the head, or the tail, or the feet, other wings of this beast, this crooked monster, whatever it want to be, family. This Baphomet probably got some breasts and all kind of stuff. Man, I don't even want to see his other form, family. But let me tell you this. Don't you forget that in this time, it's only about 6,500 to about 6,800 years, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, time is almost up, y'all.
Persian Empire, which conquered Babylon and exerted control through economic power. 3. Waist and thighs of bronze signifies the Greek Empire, led by Alexander the Great, known for military
Macedonia
conquests and influential culture. 4. Legs of iron depicts the Roman Empire, characterized
Roman.
by its strength and dominance over extensive territories. 5. Feet of iron and
Caesar
clay represents the modern nations of Europe.
Now they say in the modern nations of Europe, but I'm telling y'all, Rome was just yesterday, family. They just had the first Olympic Games going on in 1896 with George the First of Greece. Hey man, when I'm telling y'all, they just did some evil things, and they just really did a coup d'etat on the people, and they did a great Holocaust, which means a burning of the flesh. Man, when you just think about it and you actually put it into reality and you understand how many people they would have had to kill in order to be able to just send a few 50 million. That's only a few. Right now, I just counted it's only about 6 million Jews in just America. Now, they say 6 million died in the Holocaust, but I think worldwide is definitely probably what I think about. Look, I didn't do the numbers, but I counted roughly about 30 million, maybe more. I'm just doing the estimate. But I'm going to just say this, y'all. It's 300 million people in America. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, even though they're not claiming Jew, and the Jews that is claiming Jew, I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Everybody is clinging on to Jacob, family. Everybody is claiming rights to the 12 tribes. When everybody's story go back to the Bible and everybody that bit off the Bible, then what do we have, family? We have an operation. Oh hell no! We got to solve it, family. We got to get to the bottom of this one. Because you got to understand, this is a hijack at the highest level, y'all. Y'all got to understand, if it's only one Israel of all the 50 million gazillion nations on the earth, y'all, do you hear what I'm saying? 7.58, half a million people they got on the earth. It's only one true Israel, family. And so that's why I had to say again, and I'm saying this again, I had to come back and make sure that before we get to whooping back up on young Pharaoh and man, my boy Top Cat and Dan Calloway, and I can't think of these folks' names because really I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't really stop paying attention to them about a couple of months and just went straight into the study. So they be on my mind a little bit, but it's just to say when I come back, it's just to say, hey, y'all just sit back and listen and just understand all of those people that I'm gonna be whooping up and presenting, they kissed that Oros Boros. They kissed that little anus of Satan. And right now, they got cheap teachings, hermetic principles. And with the hermetic principles came the writings of Thoth. And because they got the writings of Thoth, they feel like they are master teachers and scholars. But it ain't nothing but dead knowledge, family, from the book of the dead, family. And so they can't come up, Mr. Professor. I do got original thought, Mr. Professor. I do come up with my own thoughts, Professor. I do and able and I am able to come up and to be able not to calculate. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm able to not only generate, not only facilitate, but I'm able to present the words as they need to be, try to present the information as it needs to be, and try to make it again flow on a level playing field to where it might get a little rocky on the boat with Rico, y'all, because I am having a lot of things going on in my mind at once, but I still got control of this. So I appreciate God being able to let me steer my own ship with this information and still be able to merge it on the same path back to God, the kingdom of heaven, and the releasing of the bonds of our people, and to be able to come out of this dead state, out of being black, being African Americans, and to all of these people who claim and own again to the real Jews, the real Hebrews, the real Israel, who will call themselves black or African American in America, but knowing that they dual citizens and knowing that they not us by phenotype, by genotype. So we'll get to that on the History Channel, but it's just to say that all of this has everything to do with everything from the music to the math to the science. Because I'm gonna go into science on y'all in about 2 days. I gotta get into my science. Because guess what? These hermetic principles and this Tesla and this Einstein and this one. Oh yeah, man. I understand it, man. Gordon gave me a little something. I gotta let y'all know, man. Hallowed be thy name. And that's why they so infatuated with the Oros Boros, because it's all about the infinity, the circle. But we'll get to that a little later because they lose. They lose. But either which way though, for the most part, as I was trying to tell y'all, yeah, I sometimes may stumble on my words. I sometimes may get a little not empty headed, but I might draw a blank thought because I was trying to think and trying to come out with what I was trying to like I said that a little earlier. I be having multiple subjects, and sometimes I can get into sub subjects and then another sub subject, but it all has a header to it. And as I do that, I can start falling off into different information, and then sometimes not lose myself, but have to take a couple of seconds to be able to get it back and realize what I was fit to say and where I was fit to go. And so to be able to do that and to be able to say again, I'm doing this all by myself. This all in-house financing. This all not gonna say in-house information, but I'm getting it from God. I done got information from Mr. Gillespie and his team of workers, and shout out to his crew and his little people that he got over there learning and bringing him information. I appreciate y'all, all y'all, Shiva, Amanda, whoever for his glory, Miss Amanda, all y'all, appreciate y'all, because again, I wouldn't be here right now even stumbling over my words trying to get this out for myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show the people that even if you're not all the way adequate and you don't have all the things that you need, you still can get out here, family, and fight these giants, family, and get out here and whoop down these titans and show God that you will stand out on that line and on that forefront, not only for your loved ones, not only for your life, but for the salvation of the people of the world who don't even know and don't even think they deserve it. So I just thank y'all each and every day for just coming tuning in for Rico. And so again, understand we right here at the iron, we at the feet. Now I'm gonna tie this in with something else. Said earlier I was gonna tie something in with the Hermes and a couple of things and the Trismegistus, and so y'all just flow with me. But just keep your eyes on these iron feet and why it's gonna tie in so importantly with this black woman and why the black woman is God and why I am on not just the trans and gender. Is just to say I'm not coming directly at the people. So all my people that I've been sending the videos to and just pulling up randomly and sharing these videos and liking it randomly, know that at the beginning of the day, I'm talking to the spirits that has inhabited it, not only in the music, it's not only in your advertisements, it's not only in your schools and your teaching, it's not only in the everyday life. It's to say that this transhumanist agenda has been since the devil has hit the earth, y'all. So ain't nothing new under the sun. So everything that I'm fighting is been since the Babylonian Empire. So when y'all go back to the head of this statue and y'all run this back, then y'all will understand at the beginning of the day why they worship the horny goat god and why they sacrifice to the goat and why they on they pansexual magic with their hermetics and their alchemy and why they do sexual rituals. It don't matter if it's Egyptian, Sumerian, Grecian, Macedonian, Indo-Aryan, Indo-Iranian, Spanish, Italian, French. Whether you're down there in Cozumel, you know, your Aztecs, your Mayans, your this one and that one. Your Indians, you're from Tahuti to Hubuti, from the Dane Callaway out there on them islands in Niji. Man, all you folks, family, y'all have really fallen off and been teaching wickedness and carnal mind state. And like my boy Kev been teaching the temporal things. So again, man, we go really, really, really walk y'all down and finish walking y'all right on out the door. Because y'all ain't want to go through the door of Christ. We'll walk y'all right on out the door of the kingdom of heaven, right on out to the outskirts. And you know what's waiting for y'all out there, man. And that lake of fire, and that judgment and that condemnation, man, may the Lord have mercy on y'all, man. Let's get to it. So I'm fit to bring it up to this. We fit to finish this, and then I'm going to bring up the next video.
Symbolizing a combination of strength, weakness, and inability to achieve complete unity. 6. The rock symbolizes the kingdom of Jesus Christ, destined to overthrow and replace all earthly kingdoms.
So again, man, we're going to leave it right there. Now, as you can see, man, that white rock, that diamond, this is the tetrahedron, family. This is the tetragrammatron. This is your what they would call your Yahweh, your Yahweh. So these people that took the compass and the square, y'all. So right now I'm touching in on a little science and a little math. So we're gonna go there over there with the ohm and the 369 and the golden ratio and how these people that took the things of God, simple geometry, y'all, simple science, family. You feel me? The real history of God's people, family. They done took these things, family, and then they made them vain, family. They've turned them upside down on their head by mixing in horny goat 6 magic practices and all of these things so they can be cool and want to be bulls in the stock market and on the crypto, or they can be bulls on what that is. They want to be on honey packs and all of this and perkies and workers. And I ain't talking about just the people in the hoods, but I'm talking about all these people that are sold out on these labels and it's going up the charts in different little. It don't matter what occupation, family. You can be your best MUA, your best hairstylist, your best car salesman, your best this one, that one, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying y'all have bitten off the knowledge of good and evil, and people that's a little ahead of y'all that's been teaching y'all and bringing y'all into these things, they have been serving really sin death by Moloch and false bang things, family. And so we go teach, man. So yeah, these people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all ain't gonna need too many more master teachers because y'all gonna realize 98% of the master teachers, if not 99%, if not 99.8%, have all fallen off into the craziest things, family. And y'all gonna want to disassociate yourselves. Y'all gonna want to cut yourselves off. Y'all gonna want to have not a silver death, not necessarily a temporal death. What y'all gonna want to have is a death from motherfucking Satan, family. Y'all gonna want to let yourselves go from this blackness, from this abyss, from these black holes, from these muddy waters, from these pits of doo-doo and boo-boo, and looking like fools with the chatterbox and the enchantment and the amusement and the muse and the hermetics and the Hellenistic and everything you want to call it, family. It's over with, y'all. I'm taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, but I'm having a good time, y'all. But yeah, that's crazy, y'all. I can't believe y'all did that, man. I can't believe y'all raised up all the people of the world with all the stuff y'all can come up with. Taking off one thing, family. The compass and the square, family. The circle, the cross, the crux, the K-Row, the T-Row. Shout out K-Row, family. Shout out K-Row, man. The T-Row, family. That's crazy, y'all. The pi, gills, espy, the ellipsis, the pi. Come on, man. You think I'm not, man? God has sent the Shepherds family. The Saints is raising St. Thomas in the building, man. Get to it, man. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick, man. I'm supposed to pull that down. Let me pull this up real quick. Trying to go live at the same time. I'm supposed to be going live on a couple of different ones. Yeah, man, I can't believe they scrubbed my phone, y'all. Scrub my phone, scrub my computer. But guess what? They don't stop a real one. A real one still gonna get up and do and handle what they need to handle because they know who they are. They know whose they are. And they know what they stand and they fighting for each and every day, man. And we fighting against not just flesh, family, not just the physical, but spiritual, the principalities in many areas, family. These frequencies, these waves, our own speech patterns is really down to that level of sound, light, frequencies turned into matter, man. And we'll get to that on the science and math part of my subjects, of the many subjects I'm gonna be able to bring. But I'm gonna tell y'all that all of this, what y'all really need to be doing is getting all of this free game, repenting, and saying, God, I didn't realize all this went back to law and went back to art, literature, makeup, or it went to anything that you can think of, family. I promise you. Gymnastics, Olympics, basketball, football, sports, Mithras, the Murph. We're going to get to that, family. Y'all are beat, family. Heard me. I'm going to get to y'all, family. You magi. I'm going to get to you Babylonians, family, because you priesthood, you brotherhood, you sisterhood. Y'all have lost, family. I'm talking about people, though. When my people do the homework and they go back and they realize Rico was saying all of this stuff, and he barely even getting started, family. Rico just really gave us from A to Z, family. He not playing. Rico not really come here to stay and really to play and really to try to hold on and try to hide the information. Really ain't, Rico ain't trying to say, oh, you got to pay to play. You got to, what's the word I'm looking for? You got the gang got to be sold. No, family, it's to be told. It's to be really screamed to the top of your lungs, family. So God can know that you for real, but I'm blowing that trumpet, family. So shout out to, again, Kevin Gillespie. Shout out to Dizzy Gillespie. Shout out to King George and George Washington Gillespie, because, again, definitely the ministers, George Gillespie and Aaron's Rod, that's the only way that the kid then got here to understand the things I'm understanding. So I'm just really trying to let this play through. I'm going to probably let the last 5 minutes play in the morning when I go, not in the morning. I'm going to probably go live about 12 to between 2 o'clock back on Young Pharaoh, SANetta, Boo Boo, and them. And the little things that they've been doing, man, these wicked things that everybody in the community is practicing, man. I'm talking about from Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, all of the Playboy Cardi, your Free Judah, your Casanovas, your Nicki Minaj's, I already said Rihanna and them. Hey, family, all of them, family, from XXXTentacion, man, from Michael Jackson, from your oldies, family. It's the 60s, the 50s, the 70s, the 80s, all of it, family. It's all been tainted and in duality and stuck on another plane of existence, man. We had transcended into hell, family, on earth, and now it's time for us to come out, man. It's time for heaven on earth to rain down, family. So I'm trying to bring that in one day at a time, one step at a time, but we're doing it right here at night. And if y'all go catch this at a day, in the middle of the day at lunch, or y'all catching it at night, whenever y'all catching it, just know this is a universal truth, and this is universal principles and understanding that I'm spitting from a real Jew, from a real Hebrew, from the real Israel. You know what I'm saying? Is real. ISREAL. God is real, not Israel, and family, not Ishmael, not Esau, not Cain, not Canaanites, not the Ishmaelites. I mean, not Ishmael, not the Amalekites, the Amorites, or the Hemorites, or the anything, the Hittites, whatever you want to name, family. We not none of them over here in America, the real people of the Americas, y'all. So y'all need to wake up, man, and let's get to it, man, over here.
By captivating history. Ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. There are several places around the world that have been dubbed cradles of civilization. These areas of the world are where humans first settled. It's where they said goodbye to their nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyles in favor of agriculture and permanent settlements. And many of these first villages and cities are still around today, providing a visceral connection between human past and human present.
Now let's run that back real quick. Let's start that back out.
This video is brought
because you see he got the Olmecs on there, the Aztecs, the Incas, World War II, D-Day. Hey, look, family. One thing I can say is when you pay attention to how these people got their timeline, family, and that they know and can understand and keep themselves in the know-how of what really happened to the destruction of God's people and how they are in captivity and how they are in Babylon right now, that the America is really the Babylon and the beast is sitting on the and who gave the beast the man, however, man, this should be said, this to say, man, y'all lose, man. That's what it is to be said, family. God rules, family. Yes, sir. Let's get to it, man.
To you by captivating history. Ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization.
Cradle.
There are several places around the world that have been dubbed cradles of civilization. These areas of the world are where humans first settled. It's where they said goodbye to their nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyles in favor of agriculture and permanent settlements.
Man, what is that?
And many of these first villages and cities are still around today, providing a visceral connection between human past and human present. However, of all the different cradles of civilization around the world, perhaps no other is as important and influential to the development of human civilization as Mesopotamia. Literally translated from Sumerian to mean the land.
I had myself muted, y'all. Look, what did he say? Mesopotamia, family. Most important time. You know why? Because it is the beginning of time, family. You see these mountains right here? They look like Phrygia camps, family. These Taj Mahal camps, family. I'm going to tell y'all one thing I know. Everything I know for sure. It came from God. But look here. Adam was on a mountain, family. At the Cave of Treasures, family. Before we came down and before the first flood, it might have had a second flood. Before the first flood, though, but God really did it the first time, we were in the Cave of Treasures, family. So, that being said, at the beginning of this time when we were in the Cave of Treasures, because you got to understand, Adam lived to be about, I believe, 1,000 years old. So, Mesopotamia was in the beginning of that first 1,000-year period. You feel me? So don't lose this because it's going to be a priesthood that comes out of Mesopotamia that's still alive to this day, y'all. And guess what? This priesthood runs the whole world, Craig. Let's get to it.
Land between rivers. Mesopotamia refers to the valleys and plains in between and around the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, which are located in modern-day Iraq. Directly surrounding Mesopotamia, stretching as far west as Israel and Egypt, and all the way east to modern-day Iran, is the Fertile Crescent, named for the remarkable fertility of the land that made this region an ideal place for human civilization to prosper. It was in this region of the world that the first act of humanity's long performance on the world stage would play out. As people settled, different groups became more powerful. Kings and queens popped up in cities and city-states all across the region, and their fight to secure land and resources, as well as their position in history and with the gods, would define some 5,000 years of human history. And in many ways, this story is not over. Much of the current Middle East.
Now, what time? How much time did he say, family? How many years did he say, family? Now, I'm telling y'all, don't lose the track of time, family. We must make sure that we keep our mind and our ears and our heart. Because that's the only way you can have a sound mind is by being able to keep a good track of not only time, family, but truth, morals, values, and integrity. You need it all, and universal principles of God. I'm going to keep it real with you. So you can't have one without the other. So you can't have God and not have the Bible. You can't have the Bible and not have Jesus. You can't have the Old Testament and not have the vice versa. And you can't have man without woman. You can't mix them together and become with the AI and then mix it down with the hermetics and the and make a boo-boo the fool, Rashad Jamal, 19 Key, and make your Aleister Crowley, your Antoine LaVey, your Madame Blavatsky. That don't work, family. Your Teslas and all of these occultists, that don't work, family. It do not work. Your Medicis, your Warburgs, your Rothschild. Hey, y'all lose, family. You lose.
Across the region, and their fight to secure land and resources, as well as their position in history and with the gods, would define some 5,000 years of human history. And in many ways, this story is not over. Much of the current Middle Eastern political landscape, as is the case in most parts of the world, has its roots in these ancient civilizations, making studying these societies just as relevant today as it's ever been. But because of the long history of Mesopotamia and the many different people who lived there and controlled it, keeping track of all the different events and their significance can be difficult, even for dedicated scholars. And this confusion is often what pushes us away from trying to further understand these societies and the impact they've had on the world around us. As a result, it's important to lay out.
Now, did you hear that, family? They say they best scholars, family. They very, 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 very best, family. To this day, I'm sure they probably still having trouble with this. You know why? Because they want to deny God, family. They know the truth. They know what happens since. And now that I realize too, is to say they are beat, family. It is over with. On everything. When I say everything, family. Hey, look here. Rico didn't come to play, and I didn't come to stay, y'all. I'm gonna probably get through here through about 10 minutes because I don't want to keep cutting y'all off and I don't want to keep going through it. But y'all need to really listen to this man. And we probably gonna start back off on this again at the beginning of the next episode because this ties all the way in to everything that's going on with our people to this day. And for our people to get up every day and not spend time really seeking the truth of not only themselves, but seeking the truth of history, of God's law, his word, what he really meant in his prophecies, what his promise was, trying to get it to your kids, your husband, your wife, trying to talk about this with your parents trying to talk about with kids, grandparents. Y'all really talk about stuff and do stuff all day, every day. And it don't really lead to nothing but sin and death at the end of the day, y'all. And you know, I'm not trying to bash y'all, but I'm just saying, y'all, it's gonna be a lot of times that y'all gonna feel like people could have did better for y'all. People could have showed y'all this. That maybe God could have told y'all this. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let all that fall off the back and say, man, God, I appreciate that you was there from the beginning. That you was the only one, that you are the truth. The one and only. You feel me? Because if it is one and only true God, family, that means it's a promise of heaven on earth, family. That means it's a promise to see the ones who have died and are resting right now, family. Do y'all not understand that? Forget them just going off into heaven, family. This is a forever peace, family. You feel me? This is all this evil stuff, family, into oblivion. So anything that y'all might like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's a lot of things that I like, but I don't care about having family just to make sure that we are able to see, smile, feel good energy, good, not just the energy, family. To not even have to wake up and have a worry, family. A want, family. Do y'all understand what that really means? That's it's more than a utopia, family. That's the real love of the Father, family. For Father God to have created us as his second creation, you hear me? Because there's only two creations in the world. There's only two creations in the universe that have free will. It's the first angels and it's the second angels. It's your celestial bodies, and then it's your human beings, family. And so we really got lost, family. Your animals, your cars, your how all these inanimate objects that y'all might name names to and might feel like got energies and this one and that one and that blah blah. Look, family, these is dead things, family. That's the wood and the stones and all of this. That's what God was talking about, y'all. All of this stuff is dead, family. The only thing that got a real spirit, I ain't talking about the animals dead, but only thing that got a real spirit and a free will and a mind to do the things that we can do as a people, y'all, on this earth is the first angels and the human beings, family. And there's a gazillion things in the universe. Do y'all not understand what that really means? That's a lot to really, really take in right there. To understand that everything in this whole universe, y'all, don't even move, don't even act, don't even really understand its own self per se in the way that human beings have tried to understand themselves and came up with so many things to lead us away and astray into madness and foolishness and goofiness, family. So again, even our top scholars, as he said, even our best, our most collegiate, even our richest, have fallen victim to the tree of knowledge and the tree of good and evil. So it ain't just Eve, it ain't just Adam. It ain't just the good, it ain't just the bad, y'all. Everyone has fallen off, and it's that time, bro. We've been deceived, y'all. So it's time for us to wake up, repent, try to do better and be better, but we can't keep going on each and every day thinking we're giving our not only ourselves but our loved ones the things that we need for them to be adequate and for them to be able to live on not only just a prosperous life but a righteous life. You feel me? What do y'all really want to leave y'all family members, family? Be for real. You know what I'm saying? Life estates, what I should I say, contracts to the federal government and to the Roman Catholic Church. That's what y'all want to leave y'all family members. Social Security, a 401k, Rafa accounts, but again, social contracts and birth certificates to a dead sinking ship, family, a corporate commercial sinking ship of Hermes and Thoth and man, it's crazy, y'all. Let's get to it, man. Let me let the brother teach this history, y'all. And we're gonna get back to it in the morning, man, because hey man, I got a lot on my mind. And really Rico will walk y'all down with a 5 to 6, 7 hour video in one whopping and really show y'all and teach y'all something. But y'all don't want to go down. Y'all talking about having lectures and this one and that one. Man, look here, in-house financing. Y'all support Rico. I ain't asked for a cash app yet. You know why? Because my currency is just God being able to give me the breath of life to even breathe and be able to even think about these things and to be able to voice them the correct way and be able to even talk about them in such a fluid way. So again, y'all, if y'all want to support Rico, the cash app is $RICOSGOLD1, family, because God is the only one. Christ is the only one, family. Israel is the only one, family. The Afro-Americans is the real Jews, bro. The real Hebrews. You feel me? Israel. No, Israel. Not Israel, family. Now let's get it.
Out the order of events and to spend time grasping some of the overall trends in ancient Mesopotamian history before diving too deeply into any one civilization. This will provide more context when studying each society, making it easier to understand the importance and significance of each event. It all starts with Sumer. To begin with, it's important to remember that the story of ancient Mesopotamia, as it pertains to the development of human history, starts with Sumer. The Sumerians were an ancient, non-Semitic speaking group of people who lived in Mesopotamia since.
Now they said non-Semitic. So just know, even though they're non-Semitic, know that the Semitic people and the non-Semitic people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, because it was a switch with the Rafa story and the Sephardic Jews and the Byzantinian Jews and the Hasidic. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the Semitic peoples today wouldn't be the real Semites of the old days, family. And that's for sure. So we go get that straight. Let's get to it.
It's possibly the beginning of human existence. The first Sumerian city, Eridu, dates back to the 54th century BCE. It is considered by many to be one of, if not the first, city in the world. And it was where the ancient Sumerians chose the center of their civilization to be. Surrounding Eridu, the Sumerians would settle a number of other cities that would grow to be important political and commercial centers in the ancient world. Larsa, Sippar, Uruk, Kish, Ur, and Nippur, among others, would all grow into powerful city-states. And it was their alliance that brought neighboring cities closer together than they had ever been before. In addition to a sedentary lifestyle based on agriculture, other reasons the Sumerians are considered to be one of the first real and therefore most important civilizations is that they are believed to be some of the first people in the world who have had writing and language.
Now, is that true, family? Is that true? No, that is not true, family. Y'all was not the first ones to have writing and language, family. Adam was. Come on now, y'all. Now, y'all know y'all the sons. Let me not say that, family, because y'all think y'all are Anunnakis. So when we get down to it, y'all, and we get down to y'all Mithras, I'm going to say it like this. You Sumerians and you Babylonians and all the rest of them down the list that end up all the way down here to Rome and Egypt and everywhere y'all at right now, over there to the Arabics and the Asiatics and the ones down there in Australia, wherever you at, family, in Euro-Asia to Africa, up to Canada, and down up there, down to South America. All of y'all come from this right here, family. So whatever mumbo jumbo y'all came up with, no, it start right here, family. And guess what? You can't go past this time frame, family. Guess why? Because even your greatest scholars say that they are still stuck trying to figure out what the hell these people was talking about right here, family. And that's a damn shame. What can y'all go 75 million years in the past and you can't even get past 6,500 years in the past, family. What the hell is this? It's a damn shame, y'all. Y'all need to grow the hell up, man. Bunch of grown ass kids talking a bunch of bullshit, man. Excuse my language, father. Excuse my language. Let's get to it, man. And hold on, before we get started, let me put my disclaimer up. I ain't even do that. Hold on. I'll copyright. You know what time it is, man. Hey, this is for I can't even say none of this stuff is alleged, child. This ain't nothing but facts. Rico ain't come to talk about no alleged stuff, family. I come to spit that real deal. Hey, US government, US Marshals, you heard what the Pope said in 2014. Barack Obama, all y'all from the Bush Juniors to the Rothschild Juniors to whoever you want to be the junior of or the senior of or the master of whatever y'all want to be to each other. Because right now, y'all ain't looking nothing but a big old sex coat of little magi, little magicians and wizards. And y'all kissing the Oros Boros or y'all chakra roots and y'all crown chakras and mixing it up and just mixing up with just a whole cesspool of nastiness, man. That's all it really is, man. Whole cesspool of sin and death. It's disgusting, man. But either which way, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all wrong, man. Give me my videos back and pull that video back up of young Pharaoh and SANanna talking that icky Egyptian boo boo madness that y'all were talking about, man. That's crazy. Y'all try to talk about this and think that was cool. Two grown ass men talking about some nasty, nasty things, man. Shame.
Sumerians were the first to use pictures for words, and they wrote them down on clay tablets. Many of the most important Sumerian city-states were settled by circa 3500 BCE. And over the course of the next 1000
I gotta stop it one time. Hey, if I had me some drop shot, hey, support me, family. Hey, hey, what it is when I get my little cash app and all this going on here, y'all gonna see it flowing. Cash app, money sign, RICOSGOLD1. Hey, look, let me tell you, big professor, that's what I'm saying, family. Because I'm right at the head of the snake, family. Now, what did they say? Their first language was pictures, right? Pictography, right? We finna get to them sigils and the vigils, family. After a little while, I'm gonna get to the temporal. I was on that 6-8 months ago, family, trying to tell you, Professor, the ecclesiastical family is what we should be trying to study because it's something that God is trying to show me. I understand, Mr. Gillespie, that you are the Son of Man, sir. And there's some things that by law that only you can receive to be able to loose the seals and let this prophecy really do what it do, family. So I pray you hear and understand that I understood this a long time ago. So it ain't about me trying to teach you anything or trying to drive your ship or none of this, big bro. It's about me trying to do God's will and trying to let my people know it's really that time. And Christ has sent the spirit of truth, John 16. And I appreciate that he let me get some of this John 16 energy and get my spirit of truth off, man. Because at the beginning of the day, I ain't gonna lie, big bro. Out here alone, like I know you have been, I'm just thankful to have a little family that actually showed me a little love, even though at times it was fake, even though times I showed fake love. I had to grow up, I had to go through the furnace, I had to go through the fire, and now I came out better and way more understanding that God is real, family, and whose we are and who we are, family. And so therefore, I'm gonna stay on my not just my square family. I'm gonna stay right there grounded at my observer's point with God, making sure I'm putting God first, Christ, spirit of truth, man, woman, then child, family, heaven on earth, man. Until God's will is done, family. We're gonna get to it one day at a time, one step at a time. Now let's get back to it, man. Hey man, y'all been using the pictures and all type of little videos and music and all type, man. Y'all been doing all type of crazy stuff, man. Demonology family. And we gonna wrap this up, man. I said 45 minutes, and look, we already tipping over an hour. So I got y'all in here with me. Hey, I hope for whoever coming in here and tapping in with me that y'all appreciating the information and appreciate how I'm presenting it, because, like I say, only the real Jews, the real Hebrews, the real Israel can talk about their captivity and to be able to bring it and teach and be able to, make it a little funny, make it very serious, because this is a very serious subject, because it's a lot of pain, death, a lot of hurt, a lot of enslavement in this. And right now, I can say again, it's people that ain't even in the best situations that's ready to still spit this information. It's people that got to go out and go amongst their enemies every day and still ready to spit this information. So I pray that y'all be able to get up and stand up and have the strength to start blowing y'all trumpet, man. I'm gonna keep blowing it all year long, and I'm gonna keep blowing strong, man. Shout out to Kevin Gillespie, shout out to Dizzy Gillespie, man. Shout out to God, shout out to Christ. And without them here, I wouldn't be here, man. Without my mother and father doing what they're doing, I wouldn't be here either. So I'm fighting for my father and for my lineage and for the real ones, man, out here. And also for the ones that have bit off the tree of wickedness and just need somebody to fight for them and maybe help them to come back and realize God is real, family. He is the only way, family. Christ is the only way. But we're going to get to that in just a little while, y'all. Because I'm going to have my Bible study. But my Bible study, y'all, it's on another level, y'all. So y'all bear with me. Let's get to it.
1,000 years, they united, albeit loosely, and grew to be a powerful civilization, using writing as well as other advancements, such as the wheel, to grow and develop economically, socially, and politically. Perhaps the pinnacle of early Sumerian history comes with the rise of King.
I got to stop y'all one more time. Now, the only reason why I got to stop y'all, big bro, first of all, because this look like a Negro. This one look like one of our brothers at the Hebrew Israelite camp. One of our brothers over there with the line of Judah and Ethiopia. One of our Arabic brothers. One of our Asiatic, dystopian, Australian. Man, them brothers, man, down there from Australia, bro. I ain't gonna look y'all. A lot of y'all, bro. Y'all is some hell of a looking fellas, family. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all, man. Look here, y'all. My people out here that's right there on my if you what you want them to see, you're on my Facebook right now. Look at this fella, family. This is one hell of a family. This is one hell of a fella, family. But guess this is not Jacob, family. This is not Israel, family. This is not the Jews, family. I'm telling you that right now, family. You see what they got in their head, family? They are trying to subdue the Lion of Judah, family. They own sex magic, family. What that is? They talking about the ANNAUKI family. What is that, family? Huh? Talk to me. I wish I could zoom in on this, family. Hold on, let me see. Can I? Oh, I can exit the Zoom. Yeah, once I get to the Zoom and I give me some better equipment and some better family. Is that your Anunnaki? I'm going to take y'all to the root. And I'm going to take y'all up to the crown, family. From top to bottom, family, from beginning to alpha to omega, family. So while Cat Williams was talking about his little time wheel and his cross on his chest, Rico is at the head of the snake, family. I'm at the head of the dragon. I ain't playing with him. I ain't scared of him, family. And I'm going to keep on walking their ass down. You feel me? Straight like that, family. Straight up. You hear me? Oh, my God. My God, family. I'm dropping my shit everywhere, family. Hold on. Ease up. Ease up. Don't speed up. Let's get to it, family. Now, like I said, the wheel. So, again, we're going to get on to that science and math. And, bro, I ain't going to lie. I'm doing some teaching tonight. I thought I was trying to do a little quick run on y'all. But just to make sure I got this history through, I'm going to let y'all know. I've been talking to my family. For the past 7 years, I've been walking down through my ups and downs, through my trials and tribulations. I have talked to many souls, many randoms, many people that I took time out, whether I knew them for only a brief moment, or even for a few moments, or even for a nice little while. Rico has been trying to say, hey, I'm not sure what's going on, but I do believe God is real. But it's things I'm trying to figure out. But I do think y'all do need to try to figure out if God is real and what he can show y'all. And I done got to the point right here now, y'all, where I'm in the crux, where I'm right here at the observer's point. And I realize, y'all, at the beginning of the day, it's a priesthood. It's a hermetical order. It's a hermit order. You feel me? Well, shout out to Master Roshi. Shout out to Goku. Shout out to all my Dragon Ball Z fans. Hold on one second. Shout out to all my Buddha, my Doctor Strange fans. Shout out to all my Ninja Turtle. My I said Master Roshi. What's my boy? Master Splinters. Come on now. Come on now. Look here, y'all. I got y'all by the bizzles, family. No homo, family. Yes, sir. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all done fucked up, family. So at the beginning of the day, we're gonna let this roll on, but I just want to let y'all know Rico ain't no goofy, family. From the temporal, from the time wheel, family, to the hermetical and the alchemy, family, to the Hollywood and the psychotrauma of it, to the banking, to the history, to the law, to the Bible, to the prophecy, to your Teslas, to wherever they can bring it. Because everything I just named just supersedes everything. Because that's where your philosophies go come from. That's where your theosophies go come from. And so that's where you can get your sports or the way that you create your artwork. Anything that you think of out of that will be an art form because everything is God's art. That's why he did what? My Father who art the heavens, family. Hallowed be thy name, family. That's why he want to be the Oros Boros. That's why he got y'all kissing the ring, the anus, the AOK symbol. Is that why y'all kissing the ring of the anus of the Satan family? Because y'all worshiping the timepiece family. Y'all want to worship the dead timepiece family. Y'all try to stop time, you lose, family. Hey man, God is near, family. Judgment and condemnation is dang near here, family. John 16, he said he's sending the spirit of truth to reprove the world of sin and the judgment and the righteousness, family. So I'm gonna try my best to do it one day at a time. God give me the strength to do it, family. So let's get to it, man. I'm supposed to be teaching y'all history. I've been talking more than I've been letting the history do the walking, y'all. So let's do it. We're gonna let the history walk out a little bit, and we definitely gonna have to shut it down at about 10 to 15 minutes in the video.
Gilgamesh in circa 2700 BCE. He was the king of the city of Uruk, and he was enshrined into Sumerian history thanks to the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest pieces of literature in human history.
The
In the
Gilgamesh.
story, Gilgamesh
Trash.
goes on a series of adventures in hopes of attaining eternal glory. Only
I
to
can
find
not-
out that no human
I
can escape
you
death.
lose, family.
Interestingly, Gilgamesh, in the epic, visits a man named Utnapishtim, who was famous for having helped the Sumerians survive a
Man,
massive
who is this
flood
goofy
sometime
looking
in their
at?
past.
What?
Many
the
historians
hell?
believe this
a
reference
hell
to
of
a
a fella,
flood was
family.
the same one that inspired the story of
Ooh,
Noah's
for
Ark,
nipples.
one of the most
Ooh,
well-known stories in the Old Testament of the
Tuna
Bible.
fish head, that boy.
The arrival of the Akkadians, Elamites, Babylonians,
Okay.
and Assyrians.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
Another interesting part of the Epic of Gilgamesh is that it was written in Akkadian, not Sumerian. This at first seems strange, but at the time, the Akkadians, defined by their Semitic Akkadian language, were growing in numbers and influence. By 2330 BCE, King Sargon I of the Akkadians conquered the Sumerians as they marched
I'm gonna tell
throughout
y'all right now,
Mesopotamia,
man. These look like
creating the
Negroes,
world's
family.
first empire.
Negroes,
50
family.
years of Akkadian rule came to an end in
Not
2100
Afro-Americans, though.
BCE,
Esau,
returning
Ishmael.
sovereignty to the Sumerians. And at this time, the ancient city of Ur was rebuilt. But this brief moment of independence would not last, as the Sumerians would shortly fall to the Elamites, the people who lived northeast of Mesopotamia. And the Elamites would give way to the Assyrians, who hailed from Assur and Nineveh on the banks of the Euphrates River. Over the course of the next 1500 years, the Assyrians would be the region's hegemon. They're large, powerful, and
And why I pause it and stop it right here? They just brought up Nineveh. I ain't gonna lie. They said that that comet, not that comet, that blackout that's gonna happen on, I believe what it is, April the 8th, I believe is when it's gonna happen. That's coming passing through Nineveh, family. So he just said Nineveh, family. That's passing through at least 12 cities of Nineveh, I believe, just in the Americas alone. That the I don't know why I keep wanting to say Holocaust, but the Black Sun that's gonna happen, I believe April the 8th, family. It is passing through at least 12 cities of Nineveh, family. So, like I say, when I get to my biblical studies, when I get over there with y'all, and I get to my little historical and to my prophecy, y'all gonna know it's time, family. But Rico ain't no fool and I ain't no dummy. And so I thank God, family. But I'm wrapping y'all up Because y'all been serving and worshiping these dead ass mummies. That's for sure.
And often terrifying
Thutmose and
armies would
y'all
dominate
niggas
from
crazy.
Egypt to Persia and beyond. But this dominance that started toward the end of the second millennium BCE was briefly interrupted by one of the most famous rulers of the ancient world, Hammurabi. Hammurabi was the king of Babylon, and he rose to power in
The king of what?
1781 BCE.
Hammurabi, the king of Babel. Don't they hold him up in high regards? Hammurabi, in the Africas or whatever they hold him up. I don't even know. Cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now again. I don't be knowing none of these people, y'all. Just as much as I'm learning right now, and y'all learning right now. Hey, we learning together, family, and that's for real. Rico ain't did no studying on none of this boo boo. I ain't want to know none of it. I say, Lord, Egyptology, alchematology, Kabbalatology, whatever you can name it, family. It, it all sounded like trash to me, family. Even the music business. I just said, man, look here, Lord. A lot of this stuff seems like if you learn too much of it, you're gonna get sold out. You're gonna be going up into the world of goofiness and just getting money and just, what I would want to say, y'all, getting in that rat wheel and just going through the motions of sin and death until you pass it right along again to your next of kin, your best friend, your son, your daughter, whoever it is. Just know you didn't let them inherit hell on earth, man. And so that's what we're fighting against, and that's what we're gonna stand up against each and every day. So Hammurabi or Hammurabi or the rabbi, is that why y'all call him a rabbi? That's why y'all rabbis? Let me find out, man. Come on now. Let's get to it.
His military advantage allowed him to take control of the kingdoms surrounding Babylon. And because of the growing kingdoms to the northwest of Assyria, with whom he was able to form an alliance, he was also able to take back significant amounts of territory that had only recently been conquered by the Assyrians. During this period, Hammurabi developed his famed Code of Hammurabi.
These are
which
Negroes,
laid out
family.
more definitively than ever before, a
Asiatics,
clear
family.
justice system. This helped him
Palestinians, family.
significantly in his
Africans,
quest to
family.
consolidate power. But Babylon's
Australians.
success was too closely tied to
Euro
their leader.
Asians,
When he died in 1750 BCE,
Dominicans, Cubans,
Babylon fell with him.
Somalians.
Assyria once again became the region's power. And although they were constantly fighting to secure and expand their borders, the Assyrians would manage to remain the most powerful nation in the ancient world for the better part of the next 1,000 years. At its peak, the Assyrian Empire stretched all across Mesopotamia.
Family, I hear white man teaching, but I see black man reaching all across the sands and all across the lands of the world, family. So again, I know that this little fish-eyed Anunnaki, Nephilim-looking, Captain, what my boy say them to Captain Cesariot, who that is, that I was gonna try to debate, man. I'm trying to think of this dude name, bro. Oh, Elder Yara. Oh, y'all family. Y'all lose, family. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to y'all over there on SANanna channel, man. I can't believe. Only person that was making a little sense was my boy Morpheus. And that's because Morpheus really teaching y'all all that y'all really serve Satan. So if Morpheus stay on that path, man, hey, Morpheus, that's one thing I can commend you on, bro, because you broke down that Kaddish and that and how the Arabic say that them boys is gonna serve in hell, family. They're going straight to hell, family, to serve Satan, family. So you fools that's believing in all this Assyrian, Babylonian, Mesopotamian, Sumerian BS, y'all need to give it up, family. But guess what? Again, this is not my forefather, family. Rico, this not me. No. It is what it is, though.
Including parts of Persia to the east, as well as Palestine, Syria, and Phoenicia to the west. The Assyrian armies also made it to Egyptian borders, and they would have enough military success to be able to lay claim to some Egyptian territory, although they never managed to fully conquer the Egyptian people. To the north and west of Mesopotamia, the Assyrians controlled much of the land in what is now Armenia and Azerbaijan, as well as Asia Minor, which includes much of modern Turkey. The lands in between, Arabia and Syria, also remained largely under Assyrian control for the 1,000 years between the fall of the Sumerians and the rise of the Persians. Because they managed to remain in
Keep up
control
with the
of
timeline,
Mesopotamia
family.
for so
Keep up with the
long, the
timeline.
Assyrians contributed to many of the region's different cultural achievements. For one, their Akkadian language eventually spread throughout Mesopotamia and became widely spoken by most citizens of the empire, helping to bring people together and facilitate.
Nah, we done been in here an hour and 15, y'all. We're gonna leave it right here, y'all. Cause I'm just to bring it something up one time. Dang, I wish I can bring one next to each other. But if y'all go back and listen to the Cat Williams interview, if you go back and listen to Cat Williams, matter of fact, you see this right here. All I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go right to the Cat Williams. I'm supposed to bring it up while I'm talking. But if you go to the Cat Williams interview, didn't Cat Williams bring this up and start talking about this right here, y'all? So I want to let y'all know, family, that while Cat Williams was talking about that timepiece on the Assyrians, didn't they bring it already to Gilgamesh? And then they bring it back. I'm going to tell you, it go back all the way to the Sumerian, and they go back a little further than that, family. Because you know what? It go all the way back to God, family. Yeah. But we're going to get to that in just a little few. Hold on. Let me bring this up real quick. Because I definitely want to show y'all that. And y'all see Akkadian language. Still, guess what? The Akkadian language, again, is still the same as the Sumerian. The Babylonian is all Babylonian boo-boo, chatterbrain, enchantment BS. Because you know why? They want to control the ley lines. They want to control the cities. Because they want to control the wheel. So that's why the wagon wheel and all these things is important. Then when y'all seeing the cross and the Rosicrucian and the cross of the Red Cross and all of these things, family, that's because they want to control the trade and the commerce of the world. And so that's why I go back to Hermes, Tristan, Megistus. But guess what? They are done. When I'm talking about done, I ain't talking about well done, family. I'm talking about burnt up and turned up, family. Their ass is grass, family. They didn't let not just the GD in the dough. They didn't let a real one. Oh, nah, I am a GD. Man, go to the Cypher, family. The real one. Man, look here, y'all. I'm trying to hold out on some of my lingo because I don't want people to feel like I'm trying to bite off somebody. But look here, off the muscle, family. It's a lot of lingo and a lot of little stuff that I done came up with, and I'm gonna just keep producing and laying that out one day at a time, one step at a time. But hey, man, ride with your boy Rico, man. Come, slide, and glide because I'm flying with the Father. You feel me? But y'all gonna want to know, importantly, why these winged beasts are winged, and why I go back to Hermes and the winged one. We gonna figure that out, family. And why these cones, they go back to tulips that were given to the old Egyptians for erotic sexual practices that I'm sure man, all the HOK, the Amun Ra, the pseudo killers, Rashad Jamal, 19 Keys, Ernie Lee, all your red pill people, all your people Mr. Psychedelic, Toe Licking, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, all of these people know about this, family. They know about this, the Kaddish and the Magi, the matriarchal priesthood, the transgender, the Baphomet, the whole order of this whole army of transgender thinking, even if they are still heterosexual looking on the outside, on the inside, they have became transhuman, family. And that's the most important thing. So that's why I'm gonna keep fighting against this. It's not just against just the people who have fell victim to this, willingly, unwillingly. You know what I'm saying? But it is more the spirit of Satan that I'm fighting. So I'm at the head of the snake. So while I'm talking about this, I'm supposed to be bringing this up at the same time. That's my bad, y'all. I want to focus and keep my train of thought because, again, when you're really tapping in and you're bringing up so much information like that, and you're really just breaking it down, because, again, you just run back 3 minutes. I'm breaking down at least 6,500 years of information within 3 minutes of conversation, family. So you know how that go. We're going to do that one day at a time, one step at a time, but it's easy peasy. I'm not fit to go crazy like Solomon, OG Solomon. Ken folk, I understand. And all my children of Solomon that's hanging on to Solomon and claiming Solomon and Lord Sheba, Miss Sheba, you know, y'all sons and daughters of them, man. Hey, y'all lose, family. Give it back to the Afro-Americans. Stop trying to claim that y'all are owed something, family. Only thing y'all are owed right now is an ass whooping for getting up there and acting like y'all are the sons and daughters of not just saying the one true God. I ain't acting like y'all not. But what I'm saying, the sons and daughters of Israel, family, of the real Jews, of the real Hebrews, family. Y'all are Israel. Ishmael and Esau is Israel, family. But y'all are not the Israel that God made the promise with, family. Y'all are not the Hebrews and the Jews he made the promise with, man. I don't know why y'all doing that, man. That's crooked. That's very wicked of y'all, family. But for a whole nation of people to come over here in America, call themselves black, to try to act like the Afro-Americans, to try to bring us into all y'all different spiritual practices and all y'all different thoughts and beliefs, y'all. And y'all understand y'all are really the ones that have given our identities away, that Haile Selassie gave our identities away to the Roman Catholic Church, to Pope, what's his name? I can't think of the Pope name from 1930s. Mr. Giuseppe, Mr. I want to be Gillespie head ass boy. You can't be Gillespie, boy. It's only one Gillespie, boy. It's only one real G, boy. Shout out to Mr. Gillespie. Hey man, y'all lose. Let me finish pulling this up, man. So again, y'all, I'm taking it to the root. What they say, from the rooter to the tutor. That's what y'all done did, family. Y'all done let these alchemical, metaphysical, matriarchal priests lick y'all and stick y'all from the rooter to the tutor. And then y'all try to stand up and call yourself men, try to poke y'all chest out. Hey, Mr. Sullivan. Hey, Mr. Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan on my Instagram. Hey, man, we got a problem, family. You sellout, you Irish sellout, man. Come on, man. You little luck of the Irish. Little big tooth, wide head. That boy head look like a 100-inch, family. That's crazy, man. That boy teeth. Windshield wipers, brother. You can't brush your teeth with no regular tooth. Windshield wipers, family. That's crazy, family. You got big head and big teeth, family, and you serve Satan. That's crazy, family. Also, you can get off on a cannabis, a dispensary. You could have did that by yourself, family. Cat Williams, man. Let me get to y'all real quick before I get up out of here. Cat Williams, Joe Rogan interview. I don't even want to listen to it. Well, we might can listen to it a little bit. Let me find that part where he is talking about we ain't gonna talk about the Tristan against this. What did he bring up? The timepiece? Oh, there we go. I want to say I thought they brought up the picture of it. Nah. Didn't they show the picture? Oh, you know what, y'all? I might have been looking at another video. That's what happens when you begin in the research. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Nah. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, he brought it up right here. Let's see how.
The same grids.
Look at that. That is just nuts, man.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the conventional explanation for that is, because that Zachariah.
Bro, I could have
Sitchin
sworn
guy
he
who
brought that
said
picture
all
out
this
here.
stuff, he was often criticized. That people said that he took things too far, that his analysis went too far. He just
Because
went
I don't got the
speculation,
timestamp.
but God damn, a lot.
I'm gonna just go right into the timestamp where he
and magical right
changing and mind creation. And if you look up, like, yeah,
harder,
this
you
is
do a lot of things with that machine.
This is what the Anunnaki said.
What they said,
how
Kev.
you know that these are not made up things from.
You seen Joe Rogan eyes there?
This is how you know
a lot of things with that machine.
This is what the Anunnaki said. This is how you know that.
Hold on,
this
Joe
is what
Rogan
the
family.
Anunnaki said. This,
bruh. That's how y'all know y'all been on them psychedelic drugs, family. That y'all been on the psychotics, them narcotics, and y'all been on them homoerotics, family. Conjuring up magic, alchemy. Hey, we gonna leave it out on here, family. Look, I'm finna let Cat Williams finish saying what he's saying, and I'm gonna end the video on this. But we're gonna start back off on the history before we touch back off on Aten University, Akhenaten, Amen Ra, and the whole rest of the Egyptian, Greek, Roman, Macedonian, Persian, Hellenistic, whatever you want to name it, the whole pantheon. It all is up under God's feet, family. Amen. In Jesus' name we pray. Let's get it. Not Amen Ra. Yeah, fella.
This is how
Big
you
fella.
know that these are not made up things from people's imagination, because everything is too factual. Like this necklace, right?
Right.
People online were like, "Yeah, is that Buddhist or that's this or that?" It's none of that. Like I just try to find the answers to things. So
Is that a ship wheel?
I designed this because this is that thing that you see that all the Anunnaki guys that have that look like a wristwatch, and they always have it, and you're always trying to see what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
It is a time, and it's a compass. It's a timekeeping compass.
That's what that is?
Yeah. So that's what made the carrier.
Hey, family, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Just like Kev Rose was saying, you spotted right on, Kev Gillespie. They both confusing what they talking about. Because you know what? They both have became reptilian Nephilim right along with saneter, Mr. Realism, Mr. Real himself, Mr. If you can't keep what that boy say? Suicide, or I do the job. Kill yourself, man. Cause that's what y'all might as well do, family. Cause y'all niggas have sold out to dumb bangs. Y'all over here trying to explain shit that really because y'all trying to bounce around and not trying to give it all back to God. You got to make a bullshit on top of bullshit and then go behind and do bullshit sexual practices to call and make yourselves feel like real. I don't know what it is y'all trying to feel like. Real demons at the end of the day is what I should say. Because that's the only thing that you can really feel like at the end of the day. You shall not and can never ever feel like a real man when you into anything that's not of what God told us of how real men should be. I'm gonna be honest with y'all and women, y'all. So that's why I can say again, the world is conflicted and we're going through trials and tribulations right now, but we need to repent as a nation and as a people and as the world so we can get back to God and get this heaven on earth going. But keep talking a little bit more, Cat, before I end you.
Of great importance, because he was able to do things that were magical in nature, like
He wasn't
go
able to do
somewhere
nothing magical,
and
family.
get right back.
Christ, the
you
only
know what I
time
mean?
traveler,
Like
family.
That thing on the wrist was a
Gillespie.
compass?
Oh yeah,
a
you time traveling too, family. I'm time traveling too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
compass.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I know, Mr. Gillespie. Hey, I tried to come back and run that back that time traveling conversation with you, and you know you just. Hey, but we ain't gonna get on that, man, because I forgive my brothers and sisters, man. You know, like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. So I'm just trying to show the people how you can lead with integrity, morals, values, from a love and a kind heart, knowing that everybody ain't perfect. So even when I start doing in my call-ins, I know you trolls and demons gonna call, but I'm still gonna have a heart to listen to what y'all got to say, family, and try to lead y'all back to the truth and back to Christ. Just like Christ did when he came over on this earth. I'm not gonna be perfect because I can't be perfect, but I'm gonna try my best to try to be and try to do my Father's will. So y'all bear with me each and every day, man. We gonna get to it. Yes, sir. We is. Now what you talking about, Cat Williams, with your little timepiece? Anunnaki hear that, boy.
Right. So
Alien hear that, boy.
you had to believe in things that didn't exist at some point, like magnetics and distance
and time and sound and light.
Right.
Right.
That's how, like,
you can only go so far, family. We just sold out to the BAPHOMET, family. And so at the beginning of the day, a lot of these people that y'all done held up, y'all, they might not inherit the kingdom. Shit, let alone they might not even be living right now, y'all. A lot of this y'all might be seeing what they say in these little meat suits, family. They done been doing this for a long time, knowing how to let themselves be inhabited by foreign entities, foreign spirits, Man, some bad things, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's real bad things. It's I know it's a little scary to talk about because I know my demographic is gonna be just a little younger, but I know I can talk to the old and the young because I have a great equilibrium of information. I have a great consensus when it comes to my information. I have a good uniform, and I present it with a good level-headedness and with great what's the word? What's the last one I'm looking for? I present it in a great way for it to be understood and for it to be laid out. So even though I might not be the quickest and the most snappiest, I'm gonna just let y'all know at the beginning of the day when you go and take your time and you run the information back, you know what's real because you know that you can feel and you know that it can be you can take this and you can heal. And so with that being said, it's to say why deny it? Why try to fight it? You know, get with it is the best thing to be doing right now. I know a lot of y'all are tormenting right now on the inside. Hey, you know why y'all tormenting? Because y'all don't want to let this type of stuff go right here, y'all. I don't know why y'all want to let it go, but y'all gotta let stuff like this go, family. Men, women, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you replace the man and you bring the woman in, it's gonna be the same thing. Just at the beginning of the day. This is your scissors. This your the girl nights out, the girl trips, girl power. This your what it is? I forgot what they did with R. Kelly and all of them. Hey man, this is it, family. The transhumanistic agenda is what it's called. Man and woman, Satan and AI, the confrontational AI device, the Antiquithica machine, all that together with alchemy, paganism, demonology, criminology, because ain't none of y'all nothing but some criminals. Huh? Now let's read what this say right here before we get off here. The human biofield. You see your chakras, huh? Your root, up from the rooter, the tutor, to your brain, and then you gonna go so the doodler and connect to the mother goddess of the cosmosis. And then you gonna be stuck and be going down the route of Osmosis Jones or whatever that's about, family. Whatever. But the nut and gebe form an opening, gateway of the birth canal through which all physical matter is born into existence. This can be seen by symbology as a cosmic egg. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Did y'all know? This is how we come into existence, that we're not really born in our mama's womb, y'all. And we're really born in this cosmic egg. And then in this cosmic egg, somehow, some way, we end up in our mama's vehicle. And then it ain't God, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, it's some of this Egyptian, Sumerian, and I believe in it, Brother Pharaoh. I believe in Elder Yara. I believe in your Tazariak. I believe in your who that is? Man. What's your boy name you be holding up over there that he just was doing some I gotta think of these people name. Because I don't listen to none of y'all, family. I don't listen to none of y'all. Dane Dash, Jay-Z's, Club Shay Shay, whatever y'all can say, Ocho Cinco, no lingo from Rico, man. I don't want to hear it, family. Y'all ain't got nothing for me to hear and listen to. All of it is madness and garbage, family. And y'all only gonna say what y'all want to say to lead people in. Give them 1% so they can bite on to something so you can lead them right into madness, family. And I'm good on that, family. I know what y'all is. God had already showed me that y'all are nothing but muses, family. That y'all will lead the people to death, family. That y'all are being controlled by Hermes, family. Apollo, family. Mars, family. That y'all are being controlled by your boy Enlil and Gilgamesh and Enki, family. That y'all are going back to these Sumerian tablets of Hermes and Thoth and Mercury and the Trismegistus family and the Sumerian Anunnaki snake Draconian. Yeah, you fucked up, young Pharaoh, when you talked about young Draco family. So yeah, we already on Champagne Poppy and you will and all of this shit, family. Go back to the timekeeping. Because you know why, bro? He who lives is he who remains, family. The big G family. We go up out of here, man. Hey, y'all support the real family. And y'all was supposed to hit that like, share, and subscribe when y'all came in. But if you ain't doing it when you came in, definitely do it on the way out. And if you ain't do nothing else, hey, let the people know it's their time. Cash App, money sign, RICOSGOLD, the number one symbol. Because God is the only one, family. Christ is the only one, family. And Mr. Gillespie is the one that is sent to be able to free the bonds of our people. So again, we go keep blowing this trumpet each and every day. I appreciate y'all staying with me. I'm gonna bring this third hit piece going tomorrow, but I got another piece in the morning going over into, like I said again, hip hop. So I say the big three. I'm bringing in the big three right now because again, I understand the trifecta. I understand the why you would get to the 8, but again, the 1 it's easy as 1, 2, 3. You feel me? The 3 to 6 to 9, 9, 9, 9, the 6, 6, 6, the 3, 3, 3. I'm on your head, family. So I'm gonna let y'all know what the real golden ratio is. Man, y'all lose, family.